Hello, hello. Jen, where you at? Hi, hippie grandma. Oh, no, really? Well, you're more than welcome. Hello, everybody. Hello, Shalima. It was an unscheduled visit, guys, but I missed my friends so much I had to come and see you all. Jen's supposed to be popping in here. There she is. Your link is up top, sweetheart. Sorry for the dead space, guys. Just really, my mind is blank this evening. There you are. Where'd you go? Why aren't you? There you are. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, you have no profile picture.
I'm working on it. I was having a technical issue.
Okay. Hello, Robin. How are you tonight, sweetheart? Hippie Grandma says that I saved her from PG.
Okay, I'm still having a technical issue. Hold on one second. I'm working on it.
You're fine. I'm not going nowhere. Robin says hello.
Hi, Robin.
Is that you again?
What the actual... Oh, told him. Backing out.
Do you want me to remove this one?
Yeah, you remove whatever you need to do. I'm backing all the way out and coming back in. I don't know what that was all about.
It won't let me. It's only going to let me try to ban you.
Oh, well, don't ban me.
I'm going to kick you from the studio. We'll
Go
try
for
that.
it. Okay.
It's a comedy show tonight, guys. If y'all can't tell. Hello, Miss Kathy. We're trying to get things worked out, guys. And then we're going to talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Do you need another link, Jen? I guess not. Hello.
Hey, I'm back.
You are not Max Headroom. Thank goodness.
No, now I'm gone. I'm here, but my picture's gone.
No, your picture's up now.
Well, I mean, just my head.
Oh, okay. I told him it was going to be a comedy show tonight.
Well, for some reason, it was still trying to put me in the studio, but it was telling me that the app wasn't opening and please wait.
Huh.
So it's telling me please wait while I'm trying to get in there.
Alrighty.
So it's like my toe was in and the rest of me wasn't. But I'm all fixed now.
Well, I'm glad. How is everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody is good. Not real sure what we're going to discuss. I just wasn't happy with the little bitty video that I put out this morning. Yes, typical electronic malfunctions.
Yep.
Absolutely. So is everybody doing good?
Robin's still in vacation mode.
Ah, I wished I was.
You and me both.
Shoot, I'd be happy just being at your house. You said you got those bands setting up across the street from you. You get to listen to them every night.
Only Friday and Saturday. From May through August.
Kathy, we most certainly can. And I met him one time. I really did. He was in the same parade as I was in. So I got to meet him. He is a real clown. But we won't tell my daughter. She's petrified of clowns. Anybody else has any suggestions about what we can talk about? We could talk about why possibly, like Holly and I were discussing last night, and Holly had a video out today about it. Why they will not allow us to look for summer. But when it comes to other children in that area, people are allowed to look. A lot of people are afraid of clowns. I know. I didn't know that. Well, like, what was it last year, the year before? All those clowns started popping up everywhere. That really made people scared of them. Could you imagine looking out your back door and having a clown come walking out of the woods? How scary would that be?
Yeah, I'm good.
You don't want clowns walking out of your backyard?
No. They don't scare me, but that would be kind of freaky.
I don't know that he's not looking. I was saying that he won't allow anybody else to look, like the public, like people, residents there in Rogersville or Hawkins County, the surrounding counties. Nobody's allowed to come in and search for her without his written permission.
But they did ask for the public's help with that other little girl that just, what was she, 16?
Yeah.
They're asking for the public's help with that one.
Oh, you know, the funny thing was, and I know I did not make a mistake on that. I heard them. I watched the video about it. I went online today to look that up, and there's nothing online about it. Nothing.
Yeah, I think you and I watched that video together the other day. I think we saw the same thing. We were probably on the phone and saw it together, or you sent it to me or something.
Right. They had to be brave, clown or not. Step out of the woods by the house. My pew pew is coming out. I don't blame you, Kathy. I would too.
Kathy, my pew pew's coming out too. Probably more than one of them.
Forget my pew pew. I'm going to need a diaper.
Are you going to have an amber in your pants?
Yes. Let me tell you something. I am the kind of person, you know, in all these scary movies where people, oh, they have to go and look out the window, or they have to go open the door to find out where the sound is coming from. When the smart thing would be to go crawl under the bed and don't come out till morning. I am one of the under the bed people, okay?
But hell, under the bed is the first place they look.
I am not going out that door to see what's outside that's making noise. I'm thinking, hippie grandma, that there's something up in those mountains that they do not want us to find. They don't want anybody to find. I mean, I'm sorry, but I honestly am getting to the point that I really believe that. Because Carly Trent was in another part of Hawkins County, another part of Rogersville, and they had everybody out searching. But nobody's allowed to search in Beech Creek unless they have written permission. I think Lawson feels it would put most people in danger, serious danger. Maybe poo-poo before pew-pew. Kathy. Robin might be right. But then again, hello, Miss Doolittle. How are you? Then again, you still have to wonder what is up. Christola, hello, sweetie. What is up in those woods that he's afraid somebody is liable to get hurt if they go up there? You know, what's being hidden up there? Feel there's something they are hiding in those mountains. I do too. 100%. Did you know they said the EquuSearch? Yes, I know. I didn't know that they had it out in a newspaper and stuff, though. And all the gates going up. Yeah. Hello, Miss Christola. I'm so glad you're here, sweetheart. This was just a last minute thing because, like I said, I wasn't too happy with that little video I put out earlier. Absolutely alleged.
We could talk about your video earlier and the comment that was left.
Which one?
About why weren't you using a factual picture of Summer?
Oh yeah. I got a heck of a comment on that, guys. I was told that I should get my facts straight basically and use factual pictures of Summer, one that actually looks like her.
But I had to step in and make it a point to say that her very own parents didn't even use an actual picture of her. Oh, it was her picture, but it wasn't a recent one.
Has anyone asked Andy's parents if their properties could be searched? I don't know. But I would assume, I don't know if it's fact or if it was just rumor, but wasn't there something said allegedly about one of their homes? I'm not sure whose home it was that blew up because of amateur scientists working in there. We'll put it that way. And if that's true, I couldn't imagine they would want any cops up there looking around anything that belongs to them. True. I mean, Holly was saying that last night. Jen's been saying it. There's a lot of people been saying that.
Yep. I mean, if you go through my photos alone on my phone, I probably have 10 different phases of Summer.
Thank you, Robin. I agree with that. And that's exactly what I told them. After Jen made her comment, I told them, if you don't like the comment, you can see your way to the door and don't let it hit you where the sun don't shine on your way out. I didn't, because the first question I asked was, what are you doing to try to find Summer? You know, why criticize somebody that's trying to do something?
Of course, I had to let them know that at least her name and her face is staying out there regardless of what picture it is.
There's Miss Doolittle's link, guys. Please make sure that you are subscribed to her.
Oh, our link girl's here tonight. Hi, Christola.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what I would do without her.
I don't know what I'd do without her because I don't have the equipment for links. Just run a tablet and cell phone.
You're fine, sweet pea. We can't ever tell that you're buffering because you never miss a lick. I promise. Does she, Jen?
Never.
She never misses a word. As soon as I throw something out there, like just now, I didn't even have to, and you threw it up. I'm telling you, you need to go and get one of those professional paying jobs as a moderator.
I know. I certainly missed her the other night when Holly was on.
Yes.
I mean, not that I minded throwing Holly out there and telling everybody to go sub to her, but I could have used link help. Christola, you're not allowed to take a day off anymore.
That's not true. Everybody has life they have to deal with.
You mean this isn't our real life right here? We have to function like normal humans?
Absolutely, we do. Unfortunately, 90% of us have it for the past year, but we're supposed to. It was probably just a troll trying to stir up the hornet's nest. It may have
Probably.
been. It didn't work for me, though.
I made sure I went and functioned like a normal grown adult last night.
I can't do much. I do pray for her and her family every day. Corey, honey, I can't do much either. Literally, I am literally stuck in this camper with no way of going anywhere. And it makes me feel about an inch high every time Harsh Reality talks about the creators who live near Summer not actually getting out and doing anything to help find her. What are the people that don't have a car, don't have transportation, supposed to do? That live 40 and Plum from anywhere.
Yes, Kathy, normal sounds very boring. I had to do it last night for my 5-year-old grandson's kindergarten graduation. I had to be a full-grown functioning adult, which meant putting bra and everything on and a face on, and I don't like all that.
Oh, wow. Big, dream big. She says that the guy doing that report about Summer being gone for almost a year got Summer's name wrong.
Really? I didn't. How can you get her name wrong? It has been out of everybody's mouth for just what, a few weeks short of a year now?
Exactly. See, what's normal? Yeah, okay. You already said that, didn't you? Ellie will not let anyone do anything, period. That's true. They won't. And you know, I did find out a piece of information. Well, I was talking to Jen about it earlier. And the simple fact is that Ronnie Lawson, the dispatch call says that the mother went for a walk, was gone right at 10 minutes, came back, and they couldn't find Summer, or that Summer had been gone 10 minutes. We're not real sure on that. But anyway, she'd been gone for 10 minutes. That's what law enforcement themselves say over the dispatch. Well, Ronnie Lawson himself says in a interview that Summer was last seen walking out of her house down near the road at 7 o'clock. He also said in, I believe it was the June 27th interview, that she was gone a little while before the mother and father called 911, assuming an hour or two, because they were out looking for her. When is Ronnie Lawson going to, narrow down a timeline of when this child actually went missing? Was it 4 o'clock? Was it 6:30, 7? What? Go ahead, Jen. Sorry.
No, you're fine. That's where it gets confusing. Was mom gone for 10 minutes, or did mom and dad report that Summer had only been gone for 10 minutes? Because I've heard it said both ways.
Right. And I refer to it both different ways too. That's what I thought to myself when he got her name wrong. He called her Amber Wales. Oh, wow.
Are we sure he actually said Amber Wales, or does he have a thick accent and it might have sounded like Wales?
Still, Amber's wrong.
Maybe he was thinking it Amber Turd.
Well, yes, remain calm. Remain calm got her wrench today, guys.
Welcome to the Blue Club.
I think it's high time Grady Judd came to Hawkins County to teach somebody how to be a sheriff. I agree 100%. Shoot, he could just come to the whole state of Tennessee and teach them all how to be cops. How about
Absolutely.
that one?
He could come to Ohio and do the same thing.
Actually, how about we just vote him in as president?
That works for me. We need to start a Grady Judd for president petition.
Right. And then again, if we're going to believe that woman, Michelle, Then Ronnie Lawson says it was 4 hours before they called the law. So, anyways, another thing I was going to point out is in the Kylie Trent case, guys, did we ever? Okay, we know that doctor, the pediatrician, gave the $10,000 for her reward fund. Did anybody realize that same pediatrician, who was the one who I'm sure examined her, that originally said she wasn't? Jen, can you take us over for 1 second? This is important.
Yes, ma'am. I will wait until she comes back to continue the Carly Trent thing because I'm not very familiar with that case. But Kathy, I'm right there with you. We'll just write him in. If millions of people just write him in there, then it should work. Robin, I didn't hear that one, that Lawson says that she didn't call the police for 4 hours. I've heard that she got gone in the early afternoon. I've heard she got gone in the late afternoon. Mom was gone for 10 minutes. Summer was gone for 10 minutes. The whole timeline is confusing.
Okay, what I was saying about Carly Trent was when they first found her and brought her in, they took her to a doctor. And I remember seeing the news report, and I even have a copy of where it says all that Gary guy was charged with was kidnapping. And this was days after she was found. All he was charged with was kidnapping. In the initial reports, it says that Carly Trent was not messed with. She was just upset and shaken. But she was fine, if y'all know what I'm talking about. She had not been messed with. Then by the time Gary Simpson goes to court, he is charged with AS or SA and kidnapping of that child. Well, the doctor that examined her was the very doctor that went to court the very next year for being or for SAing a child. So how are we supposed to believe? Was the child messed with? Was she not messed with? We have a registered, convicted SO who examined that child and gave the courts an affidavit saying she was or wasn't, whatever it was he said in the end. And that man is spending 25 years in prison. Does that make anybody else angry besides me? And a news article also says it wasn't just me asking, but back then when it all happened, there was a lot of people trying to find out. Gary Simpson says that he was protecting that child, and the public came forward to the newspapers and stuff and wanted to know, what was he protecting her from? We want answers, and they were not allowed to have them. Wasn't that a little strange, guys?
I do believe so.
And I kept saying the FBI got involved. Huh?
I was just getting my Vicks stick. Sorry, I got quiet.
Oh, you're fine. I kept saying that the FBI, when the FBI put him on the most wanted list, was when Carly was finally found. But I forgot. It wasn't them. It was the United States Marshal Service. When they got involved is when Carly Trent was found. When they started jumping into the case, getting involved in that case, miraculously, Carly Trent was found.
Didn't you say that doctor only got 2 years and lost his license?
If I remember right, yes, he got 2 years for 2 SA counts on 2 boys.
That's disgusting.
And
my opinion, they should have cut it off.
But I believe Scott H said that he was still, maybe this is alleged, I'm not remembering correctly, guys. You can go back and watch the live and see what Scott H said. but I believe he said that he is now practicing at the local high school as a physical therapist for the sports teams.
He should not be allowed near children of any age, in my opinion.
I agree 100%. But it does make me question, what was that little girl's actual exam? What did it show? I mean,
I wish there was a way that just us as the public could get medical records, which I understand why we can't. You know, I know all about the HIPAA laws, but it would make things so much easier sometimes.
hello, Miss Kate, you. Oh, you can't do that, Kathy. Can't say those words. That's a first month in the year, 6th day word, and you can't say it. Why can't that agency work on Summer's case? What agency, hon? Yes, that's the doctor that did that. Yes. Imagine he was the pediatrician for most of all Rogersville for however many years. I think I may be remembering this wrong too, guys. I didn't go back and look at my records, but I believe he came to Rogersville maybe 2005 and got caught in 2017. And he was their pediatrician all those years.
So how many other children over the years that he didn't get caught for?
Well, just like I said, how many, you never know what children he examined and didn't turn it in if they had been messed with.
Right.
I mean, think, the 3 boys were the right age for them to have went and had their school exam and everything done with him. And if anything had ever happened to them, like he's going to turn it in.
Exactly.
Yes, the U.S. Marshal came in on the Carly Trent case. Yeah, the doctor, if that's what you're asking, Kate, the doctor that was involved with the Carly Trent case, that's the pediatrician. And he was charged in 2017 for 2 counts of SA on 2 boys that he had at a sleepover in his house. And allegedly, I don't know for a fact, but Scott H. is the one that brought it to my attention, the man wasn't even married and didn't have kids. They should all be voted out. I agree. A lot of times the medical association will not tell the complaints of doctors and they just go to the other state. All right, Jan, I'm sorry about this. Can you take us over for a minute?
Yes, ma'am. I know we have a doctor here that used to be my doctor that was treating me for the first time I broke my back. And he was inappropriately touching his women patients. And he got turned in by several people that I knew. I wasn't one of the ones that felt anything off about him, but a friend of mine turned him in and he is still in prison. And that was in 2009. And he lost his license. So I don't know if it's different states and different rules or different rules between adults and children, but you would think it would be worse for children.
I'm not really doing this to you, Jen. I'm just forcing you to get ready for your own channel. Guys, she's talking about starting your own channel.
If there is still a big if in there.
Ah, hush. You know you're going to do it. He is fine, though, by the way. That was him calling Jen.
Okay. Good. I'm happy that he finally called to let you know that everything was okay.
He called to say, I'm at Walmart. I'll be texting you here in a few minutes. Call the order in.
Did he make sure to ask if you needed anything?
Yes, he did.
Okay, good son.
He always do. That all my kids do.
I'm just still shocked by my son yesterday morning as I was walking out the door.
What? Oh, where he showed up?
Yep, just popping up randomly in the work vehicle because he's his own boss now and he can do that just to give mommy a hug. That made my day.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. I mean, not amazing good, but amazing like I can't believe it amazing. A doctor was trading the nasty in his office for opioids.
That does not surprise me. That sounds something like what happens here. We have had so many doctors lose their license for over prescribing opioids or prescribing them to people that don't need them.
Well, you're being awful judgmental there, Angela. I'm not exactly what the correct political term would be for me to say what I'm fixing to say, so please don't let it offend anyone. But you're acting like it would be just men that would be looking. That's not correct. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to treat everyone equally. So you better find you another, maybe a monkey doctor. I'm just playing, guys.
I've honestly always felt far more comfortable with a male gyno than I have a female.
I have too. You know why? Because they're a whole lot more gentle. Because a woman will say, well, it don't hurt me, so I know it's not hurting you.
There you go.
And a man won't say that because a man don't have a clue. Of course, they don't have a clue about most things, but
if a man were to say that to me, okay, well, bend over and let me try. Plain and simple. Now you tell me it doesn't hurt you.
What are you saying, Kathy? Rock and roll hoochie coo.
I haven't heard that song in a minute.
I haven't either. It doesn't matter to you, Grandma. It really, I mean, it doesn't matter to me anymore, but I've mainly always had male doctors.
Even my primary care physician, I prefer a male doctor. Probably because right after the stroke and I had a female primary doctor, I could not stand her.
Right.
Every time I walked into her office, I really just wanted to kick her in the teeth.
Well, that's awfully nice of you, Jen.
She was just one of those know-it-all bitches, and you don't need to do, you need to do this. You don't need to do this. You don't need that medication. You need this one, and you're going to take it regardless. No, I'm going to pick and choose what I feel I need to take. I was a nurse. I do know what I'm doing.
Hold up. Are we muted?
I'm not. My mic's on.
I thought mine was too. Christola says we've been sitting here muted. Or she muted us. I don't know. Did you mute us or we mute ourselves? When I was in labor with my second daughter, a doctor said he had more pain with a kidney stone and to suck it up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Did you kick him in the teeth?
The teeth wasn't where I was aiming. I would have been aiming a lot lower.
Well, if your feet are in the stirrups, you kind of can't really go very low.
All right. Kathy's calling us in for that now. She's saying there's too much violence.
Sorry, I've spent about the past 6 weeks wanting to kick somebody in the teeth. So I guess now I'm just venting that frustration.
Yeah, that man is crazy. Remain calm. That's messed up. I thought you started to tell us to remain calm.
Okay, Cristolo is muted, not us.
Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Christola, give us a topic to talk about, sweetheart.
Now, Kate U wants to know who won the Summer Wells game not last week, week before.
Remain calm.
Remain calm got that one.
Remain calm got it. You've been muted. I didn't mute you. I swear I didn't. Overlook the coughing, guys. I've got allergies. Hello, Pierre. I've never seen you in here. Welcome. Please make yourself at home. I've had a doctor tell me my son needed anxiety meds at 10 years old. I told that doctor, how in 5 minutes did you make the determination to put a child on Xanax? Holy crap. Now they did put my 10-year-old daughter on medication, but it was hydroxyzine, and it was a very, very, very low dose, and it was only because she was a very hyper precocious person. It wasn't because of hyperactivity or anything. It was just
they gave her hydroxyzine for that.
Hydroxyzine, yeah, it's a antihistamine and also sometimes for nerves. Yeah.
Yep, I know, because they have me on that because the meds that I'm on cause me to itch really bad.
Mm-hmm.
So they give me the hydroxyzine to counteract the itching.
Auntie M, I'm going to do my best to go to the vigil. As far as which one, I do not know. I was in somebody's chat the other night, and I do not remember which. Actually, I think I do remember, but I'm not going to say because I was totally ignored. A few people said hello to me, and that was it. And every time I asked where they were talking about, which vigil they were talking about going to, they refused to answer me. The host, the co-host, and the chat. So I left. So I don't know which one I would be going to. If I get to go.
Yep. Unfortunately, I will be home and do my own little thing. Like I said, I bought my pink light bulb for her almost a year ago. So I will just chill with my pink light bulb on. Or I was thinking that if you don't go,
yeah,
you and I could plan a live. And, for everybody else that can't go.
We could do that. We could do something like that if I don't get to go. Well, Pierre, make yourself at home, hon. Male or female, sweetheart? I need to know so I don't address you incorrectly.
I would guess, but I don't want to make assumptions.
Pierre? Well, I'm assuming a guy.
Right. That would be my guess by the spelling.
Well, I just didn't want to identify incorrectly.
Yeah. Well, we don't discriminate in here, male, female. It doesn't matter.
Binary toaster oven. That's what in Denver, Colorado. If you look at any of my medical records or anything, that is what I identify as, guys. And that's what I expect you all to identify me as. I am a binary toaster oven. That's what it says on the 2020 census too in the state of Tennessee. And my son's just a toaster oven. No, he's a toaster. He's just a toaster. Yeah.
Okay, Kathy, if you didn't jump out yet, I promise I won't kick anybody's teeth in until you pull around.
No teeth out until I get pulled around with the getaway car.
She's so cute. Robin says she's coming to get you, Nana.
Robin's coming to get me? Oh, yeah, Robin did. We did speak about that, didn't we, Robin?
Oh, Angela, I'm sorry. I meant to say purple, not pink.
Well, we thought you were male, but we didn't want to call you a male if you weren't a male. Or maybe if you thought you might be a palm tree or something, we, just... Guys, please, I'm just joking. Nobody get upset. Nobody throw any, cans at me or anything, please.
Nope. Like I said, no discrimination in here.
I'm literally joking about all of this. I just think I'm a mother of 4, a grandmother of 7, and The first time I was ever asked that was in Denver, and it just floored me. I just could not believe they asked me what I identified as. And so I just make jokes about it every now and then.
Okay, well, today I'm identifying as a cat.
Actually, you know what I need to change it as? I identify as 5'7", 110 pounds. Okay, with legs from the floor up to here. That's what I identify as. That's what I want y'all to see me as. Okay.
Okay, that's who you are.
All right. I agree. That's who I am. And that's who I'm going to remain.
Like I said, for today, I myself identify as cat.
As cat?
Yes, I just want to be able to lay around all day and stretch in the sun and do nothing and be fed, have belly rubs and head scratches and boops.
Head
As my
scratches
cat.
and boobs.
Kitty boops. Not boobs, boop.
I don't
Boop
know
with
what
a
a key
P.
boop is.
You don't know what a kitty boop is? It's when they come up and headbutt you.
Oh no, I've never seen a cat come up and headbutt me like that.
Oh, mine headbutts me all the time. Instead of giving me kisses, I get headbutts. As he's staring at me, giving me the evil eye.
Well, Jen, can you carry on identifying yourself like that so I can call and order my dinner?
Okay, carry on identifying myself as cat so I can lounge all day, lick myself clean, bend in every which way, twist myself like a pretzel, get all the lovin's, have somebody sit there and hand feed me anything I want all day long. Yes, my cat pretty much identifies as a Garfield. He will eat anything and everything, including my blow pop that he's trying to get to right now. But I'm pretty sure that everybody knows everything that a cat does, so. Anybody else identify as cat? Oh, remain calm. You're just teeny tiny. Not that I've got you beat by very much at 5'3", but honestly, I feel like my granddaughter is probably about 4'11" already, and she's only 8. She's got the legs that Nana was talking about from floor to ceiling. And at 8 years old, only weighs 45 pounds. And she's not malnourished in any way, shape, or form, just very athletic and very energetic. Sunday night, we had her skate competition. She placed 4th, so I was pretty proud of her. Y'all would be amazed at some of the stuff these people are doing on roller skates now. I couldn't bring myself to leave the skating rink until the one girl finished. She bent down and stuck her nose into her calf, threw her other leg up in the air, and just started spinning for 5 minutes straight and didn't stop.
I apologize, guys. So sorry about that. Thank you, though.
Don't do it again. I had to talk about catting and Bug's competition the other night and how she placed 4th.
Well, wasn't anybody else helping you out?
Well, I was going on, I told Remain Calm that she was a teeny tiny little thing because she said she was 4'11", and that I didn't have her beat by much at 4 foot or at 5'3", but that I felt like my granddaughter was already at 4'11", at 8 years old. So that's how I got started on that. So yes, they were helping.
Let me throw something in on there. You know how if somebody says something to you, you'll remember it for the rest of your life, and it's always in the back of your mind.
Don't you dare say something stupid that I've said.
No. I just texted my son and felt really bad for doing it. I said, it's done.
Oh, shit.
I've caught myself doing that a lot. How many times have you texted somebody and said, okay, it's done?
How many times you and I called each other and said, it's done?
Right. But it just makes me feel weird now every time I do that.
But honestly, some of the conversations that you and I have had, we should be locked up going on that. Okay, now it's my turn to leave you for a second, Nana.
Oh, that's fine.
Give me 1 minute.
Hello, Selena. I didn't see you coming in, sweetheart. Hello to everybody that I have not said hello to specifically. I didn't see you all coming in, and I was ordering my dinner, and I hope you all forgive me for that. I've been jumping off here quite a bit this evening, and I'm sorry. What are you hollering oh shit for, Kate? You? Oh, yes, you have done that? Yes. And did you think about it after you did it? Because it makes me feel weird every time I text that. No, sweetheart, I don't. I don't hardly ever get anything like that. I'm not one of the bigger channels, and I don't put that out there a lot. So, no, I don't. The only thing I will ask, though, is if each and every one of you guys will share my page out on any kind of social media that you could share it on so that we hopefully can grow a little bit bigger, a little bit quicker than what we're growing.
Everyone remember, like, share, bell, follow.
Because there's channels out there that has gotten started since I have that have surpassed me. And, well, we're not going to bring that up, but it was handed to one of them.
We'll get you there, Anna. I promise we'll get you there. Pretty soon we'll have you up to over 18,000.
Well, there's proof right there what you do, what you meant, Nana. You got a bunch of alibis right here, right here.
Okay, Cristola confused me on that one.
Me too, I think. We forgot you. What are you having for dinner? Pizza plus pizza. Hamburger, sausage.
The good stuff tonight.
Pan crust, yes. I told you he always gets, my son always buys pepper or pizza on Friday nights so that I don't have to cook.
Yep, I went cheap tonight. I wasn't paying for the good stuff.
Well, I'm not paying, so I don't have to worry about it. My son's paying for it. I mention your channel a lot if I am in other chats. Well, thank you, Robin. Maybe it's just there's a lot of people out there that just don't like me. Maybe that's what it is.
How could anybody not like you?
Thank you, Kate. You. I don't know, honey. It's just the way life is sometimes.
Okay, I'm going to put this out there. We have, it's not giving me exactly how many is in chat because it's telling me that there's 0 in top chat, but there's also 0 likes. So if everybody could back out of chat for 1 second and go hit like on Nana's stream, I would really appreciate it. I'm sure Nana would too.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Trisha. Trisha Robinson. Well, welcome, sweetheart. Thank you.
Thank you, Trisha, because, okay, now it's showing. Now there's 50. It's showing on my end 55, but it was showing me 0 and 0.
Remain Calm says, hey, I wanted to let y'all know that Don didn't go to school with David Dotson. His sister Mary was talking about a lawyer in Utah that they went to school with. Really?
Don might be needing that lawyer. Not that I think it's going to do him any good, but he can try. He's one that I honestly hope never sees the light of day again, except in the yard.
Thank you, Kathy, for hitting the like button when you come in. I missed your first comment about it. Anyways, but yes, I feel weird every time I text that to somebody now, and I don't know why. But I always feel like I'm doing something wrong when I do it.
Because take into consideration where we heard that from.
Oh, I know. It's done, Corey, is what we're talking about. You remember when H tells Chris M that Candace, or the message on Candace's phone said, it's done? Well, every time I text, it's done, I feel like I've done something wrong.
Don't be giving away our secrets. They'll find all the bodies.
I ain't doing it. You ain't doing what?
Whatever she ain't doing, I'm telling her she's doing it.
You always hit the like button. Thank you, Corey. Hello, Versi. It's been a while, sweetheart.
I feel bossy today.
See, yes, sure do. It's done. Very shady, but it is true. I do.
We got to let Kate you in on our secrets now.
Oh.
Because she's going to end up finding our bodies. God, you know, if we're hiding bodies, that's a really big area between Ohio and Tennessee.
Oh, wow. Yeah, really big.
Good luck
thank you, Versi. Thank you so much, sweetheart. That's awesome.
But honestly, if people heard half of our conversations, they would probably wonder. What's the one that I got you with the other night about? Oh, with the cat.
Yeah. Yes, Pierre, it seems that you are the only male in here. And normally my chats work that way for some reason.
Well, usually we have Charlie K and we have Niche. Niche has kind of been absent a lot lately, though.
Oh, he was here. He was here last night, actually. Or when, was it last night? Yeah, he was here last night for just a little bit. And Mickey's not been making it lately either. I'm
really surprised that Charlie hasn't popped up in here.
Well, guys, this is just a talk about this and that and the other. And if y'all want to talk about something, throw the ideas up and we'll discuss them. I don't have a problem with that.
Or if anybody else has anything to discuss, Nana's panel's always open and she can always scoop me over.
Right, exactly. Yeah, Pierre, looks like it. That's it tonight, huh? That's so you're in a room full of women, Pierre. Doesn't that make you feel special? I ate enchiladas for dinner.
You didn't call us?
Oh, you don't worry about calling me Kate. I don't eat nothing like that. I ate enchiladas for dinner. Can't move. Stuffed. How is the one guy, Nana? I can't think of his name. He was here all the time, but he's been going.
Kate must have not been in here the other night when we made the announcement.
Oh, are you talking about Leland? Kate, you? The other mod.
Hey, there's Charlie. Now we got two of them in here.
Hey, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Oh, Pierre just got through saying that he was good with being the only one in here. Charlie heard you say it, Pierre, is what it was. Charlie's like, oh, no, 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 no. You're not taking my ladies.
Yep. Kate, you said Leland.
Yeah. Leland pulled a scam on a lot of people, Kate, you. Not us. He didn't get us. He almost did, but he didn't get us. So
He got our hearts and our sympathy. That's about it.
If you see him in a chat somewhere, let the host know that he is known for pulling scams, money scams. Don't believe anything. Crispy Johnson, well, hello. How are you tonight?
Yes, Kate, that's exactly what he was trying to do. He was trying to get money.
Yeah.
Basically, to sum it up, the boyfriend did not pass away, the sister did not pass away, and the parents did not pass away a year ago from COVID. In a nutshell. I won't go into the whole long sordid story, but that's everything compiled and compressed.
Yeah, nobody's dead.
Hi, Country Chick.
Where's Country Chick at?
She is in there. Country Chick, just exit out of the chat. Go to the main screen. Yeah, go to the main screen, and right where it says live chat, to the side of that, it will say share, and then it'll give you the option of what social media to share it on.
I mean, you don't have to do it right now. But yeah. Thank you, Country Chick.
Yep, you can do it on your way in. You can do it on your way out. You can do it tomorrow.
Country Chick is one of the new channels that I put on the community tab. So, Christella, can you grab her link if you have it? If you don't have it, it's okay. If you don't have it, I'll get it. Remain calm. I have seen someone else on a channel that was also scamming, and it was disturbing too, say the least. I agree. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, honey, just watch for his name, because he got another lady on another channel, which I'm not in communication with her, so I'm not just going to out her channel in case she doesn't want that info. I mean, I'm sure she wants her channel name out there, but I'm not going to put that source out without speaking to her because of the sensitive information about Leland. So he got her page and got a lot of money in donations for his story. And she threatened to turn him in unless he confessed, and he ended up confessing to her.
I'm still here, guys. I'm just grabbing this real quick.
Well, quit grabbing that. What if somebody sees you?
You're very funny. You're just hilarious.
Got to make jokes somehow.
This is true.
If we don't laugh, we'll cry.
What the crap?
No, Shalima, he's not a mod in here anymore, honey. He is a mod in other channels, but not on this one anymore.
Really? He is still a mod in other channels?
Well, he was modding for the page we were talking about, and I do believe that he had mentioned to me several times that he was a mod on about 5 other channels as well.
Right.
Because he had to continually brag about that, not to toot his own horn, but he is very loved in the communities that he mods for. And well, he was very loved here too until we caught on.
Right.
And honestly, with everything going on in my life, I just don't have room in my life to put up with liars or anybody that's going to try to scam people.
Here is her link. That's Country Chick's link. Ah.
No, Shalima, I don't blame you, honey. I don't trust the internet either. On the rare occasion that I do, that's the kind of crap that happens. But Nana and I caught on to that one really quick, and all it took was a few phone conversations to figure out that we were both getting different stories and we were both being played, because he would call her and tell her to tell her to call me and tell me everything, or call me and tell me to call Nana and tell her everything. And then it was always different stories, and Nana and I caught on a lot faster than some other people. And it's sad when you have to doubt people that are telling you things like that. But needless to say, all respect was lost for the simple fact he sat here in this chat with all of us and me and Nana and told us that his parents passed. I've lost my parents. Don't play on that emotion, because that's a hard one on me. Versi, are you already leaving us? Good night, honey.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I had to keep jumping in and out. Thank you, Versi. Good night, sweetheart. I hope you have a great night.
Yes, Auntie, I'm the nerve of some people. But like I said, we caught it and we nipped it in the bud really quick, and it's over. And yes, Charlie, amazing how he said his parents died.
Christola, it's because it's a brand new channel, and I put the link in the chat. Right here it is again. It's until you get so many videos on there, it won't show up when you look for it. But right there's her link, guys, for her channel. You always have to wonder when you always have to wonder when someone comes on and all they talk about are their struggles and try to get money from really total strangers. I just can't see it. I can't either. So I guess he knows you two know. Well, let's hope he knows that we know.
I would assume by now he knows that we know. It took me having to block him from my phone, and Nana had to block him from the page. And he hasn't called you at all probably in over a week now. So I'm assuming that, yeah, he knows.
Yeah. I would assume he knows. But I knew when all the bad luck started happening to him that something wasn't right. So.
Yep, within 48 to 72 hours. Nobody has that bad of luck. Nobody. But then I was also going on the everything happens in threes. So. But that happened in like fives, and the number just kept growing substantially.
Okay. Anyways, let's get back to the Summer Wells case.
Yes, next, please.
My dad died December 8th, 2020, 5 days after my birthday, December 3rd, and we couldn't bury him till December 22nd due to Mom having COVID and would never ask strangers for anything. I understand, hun. Hello, Freddie. Freddie, the fast bear dude. Put the link and join me. Christola, your call, hun. Who is that?
Country chick, I subbed. Oh, Kathy, that's how I am too, honey. The world could be crumbling, and I don't ask anybody for anything.
Robin, do you know him? Well, Freddie, if you're real, welcome.
No, Crystal took care of it.
What do you mean she took care of it?
Hidden. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that name. I've never seen it, even in another chat.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Robin put his link up, so I'm asking her, did she know him? Oh, you did not know him. Okay.
Yeah, quite possibly a P bomber. Told you, as your channel's growing, we have to watch out for the crazies.
Well, I always try to look out, so I haven't either ever seen or heard from him.
Nope, not in this chat nor any other.
Hold up. If you didn't put that in there, then who did?
No, Nana, I think she was just saying hi to him and welcoming him to the chat.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see a link go up.
Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. My mind is 500 different places. I just want to get I want to get back on the Summer Wells case. I know that inside and out, front and backwards.
Well, you did say that you weren't happy about the video you put out today.
Right, I'm not. Did anybody see it? Did anybody see the video?
I did.
Was it too sappy?
I didn't think it was too sappy. It did bring tears, but I swear a fly could land on me and I would cry, so.
Oh, no, that's fine, Robin, honey. I wasn't saying, I was thinking that you had dropped a link and I thought maybe you knew him. That's why I was asking you if you knew him, then he was okay. Because I thought you had his link. But if you didn't know him, I mean, that's fine. But I thought he was a friend of yours. That's why I was asking you if you knew him.
Yep, Robin said she cried too, but not sappy.
Really?
I think he got all of us.
Well, I could not think of anything today. I mean, sometimes the well just runs dry, guys, and you have to wait for the little trickle of water to gather up enough to fill the bucket.
And yeah, we weren't planning on doing a live tonight. It just kind of sprung up and we weren't doing anything. So, okay, let's do it since I was absent last night.
Yeah, Robin, it's fine. Like Christola said, that's why I hollered at her first. And that don't sound good. It's just she's talented. It's not like she knows all the trolls personally or anything. You know, she's a professional here. But the only reason I said anything about you, Robin, was because, like I said, I thought maybe you knew him so that we could, just give him a break. But
okay, look at that. Titanic is on. I feel like I've been watching the Titanic for the past 6 weeks.
I am definitely heartbroken over Summer, and I'm heartbroken over the fact that I keep bouncing back and forth of law enforcement and TBI are trying to do their job, and then you go and you hear something else and you're like, no, wait a minute. They're not doing their dang job. Like the simple fact that Tim Coop was stating that they were literally trying to watch for evidence to be hidden, for her to be hidden. And that was back in June. In July, Ronnie Lawson himself said they had found evidence. They just had not found the right piece yet. So why have they not arrested Candace and held her on something? If they've found anything.
Hi, Oreo. Welcome.
Hello, Oreo.
Okay, Nana, can we do a poll in chat? I am just out of my own curiosity. I would like to see how many people think that Summer is still alive and how many people think that she is no longer with us.
I actually was thinking about that earlier today, thinking about doing that.
So
So
what we
yeah,
we do a 1 in chat if they think she's no longer with us, a 2 in chat if they think she is, or if you in general just want to put up a poll. I can't do that on my end.
I don't know how to do it on here. I have to do it on the community chat or community tab.
Okay, so okay, I'm seeing 1s and 2s pop up. So yeah, 1 in chat if you think she's no longer with us, 2 in chat if you think she is.
Right, I agree, Charlie. The FBI do need to come in. Either the FBI or the U.S. Marshals to come in, like they did with the Carly Trent case. Hello, Jan. Are we new here, sweetheart? If you're new, welcome. If you're not, I'm so sorry
Welcome
that I
back.
don't remember your name.
If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I will take a line from somebody else.
This case is
Just because
beyond,
I can.
this case is beyond anything I have researched. But I have noticed a lot of offenders have been arrested in the area since she went missing. I couldn't understand why H's mom and dad said they couldn't report Candace for messing with it. H, that he had to do it himself when he is a minor.
No, I still think there's somebody putting an ad out on Craigslist that Hawkins County is the place to live if you live that lifestyle. Because it seems like half the damn town has been arrested for that certain specific. I cannot get my words out. The half the town has been arrested for SA
Right.
since Summer got gone. Yes, Charlie, I agree. They should have arrested her that day.
Hello, McBro.
Jan says, not new. Thank you for the welcome. I just don't chat. I do love you ladies and all the hard work you do. Well, thank you, honey.
Jan.
I'm just up here keeping Nana company. I have nothing to do with this.
Would you quit that?
I help where I can and I keep you company.
I still think Don Wells told us the story that happened to her through, though it all the questions he's answered. Through all the questions he's answered. Well, he probably has, hun. But unless
Go
unless
ahead,
law
Mom.
enforcement takes it serious, then nothing's going to happen.
I feel like there's a little bit of truth in every lie that he's told. And if we could dissect all of the lies and put those pieces together, we will have the entire story.
I heard on and I will tell you guys when I hear it on somebody else's channel, I'll let you guys know this. I heard on another channel and don't remember which one that Andrew did confront Allie and had told this creator that he has contacted TBI over Candace possibly having improper relations with H, and about Allie allowing him to drink and smoke, and about Candace buying him all that stuff. And he has not heard back from them yet, but he has reported it, and he has went back again and reported it. So whether it's true or not, I don't know. But at least if it's true, at least he's trying to do something right when it comes to his son. H's dad came on and asked Cam and Allie if they ran a deal test on the ashes in the necklaces Dawn and Candace wears. Cam and Allie's not going to know anything like that, hun. I mean, never mind. I'll just keep my mouth shut. But in my opinion, they would not have that kind of knowledge. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate you being up there. And like I told you today, if you were not up there, I don't think I could be able to do it because I just prefer company.
Oh,
I
you always have me. You know that.
I prefer being able to hear. I would love to be able to hear everybody's voices. I would, but I carry on a
I,
conversation a whole lot better when I can hear a response back.
right.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
Crystal, that was supposed to say thank you, not thanks six. I've done that to Nana so many times, and she's asked me, "What the hell are you trying to say?"
Andrew did state that they told him finding Summer was the top priority right now, not the charges against Candace. I remember that being said. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's what he asked. Well, thank you. She's seashore girl. Oh Lord. Seashells by the seashore. You'll have me sounding like Chris McDonough here in a minute.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Yeah, that thing.
Hey, try doing that with a blow pop in your mouth.
No, that's okay.
If I can do it, you can.
Andrew said Allie was a one-nighter also and believed most was about the money he and Allie were getting on YouTube because they weren't friends after Summer went missing and he sent bikers to get H. Well, hey, he may be not the best parent or whatever, but I can't say that man was doing anything that I wouldn't have done, except I wouldn't have been sending no bikers. I'd have been coming after my kid myself.
Yeah, he definitely should have come from. I mean, he made a random trip up here in June. Why couldn't he make a random trip up here to take care of his son?
Well, from what I hear from the relatives, he's scared of Allie because there's always a bunch jumps on him when him and Allie have conflict, and that's why he brought that whole group with him when he came, was because he was coming to pick Hunter up then.
Okay, well, this is sound mean. I'm kind of scared of Allie too.
I agree. Any charges against Candace would be great right now. But there was somebody asking me the other day that I forget exactly what the question was, but I remember the answer because we were discussing it yesterday, which was the simple fact, more than likely, I hate to say it because it means you're the good of the many is worth more than the good of one. I don't remember how to say that correctly either. But to save more kids, basically they're putting Summer on a back burner so they can do a more in-depth investigation so that maybe they can get the bigger fish. If that makes sense.
They haven't gotten the bigger fish in a year. It's eventually you have to put the bigger ones to the side because you'll catch them all later anyway.
That's not true. They haven't caught them yet.
Catch and keep the small ones to get to the bigger ones. Use the smaller ones as bait.
I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Chumming the waters. I mean, right now, I honestly don't care if they get Candace on a seatbelt violation. They need to get her something.
I agree. Susan Smith, Ernie told that what, honey?
I mean, if they could catch Candace jaywalking or spitting on the street.
Shoot, if I could just catch Candace walking down the street, I'd have her picked up and put in jail. I would literally fall at her feet and swear that she knocked me down.
You and me both. And I'm handicapped. I'd get away with it.
Also, Don never said that he even tried to help these kids he's seen in those conditions.
No, but here's the thing. If Don isn't part of any of that, considering he insists that he doesn't do that, how does he know where all of these places are?
What are we talking about? The SA? The drugs?
Well, who was it up here that said that, Don had said that he knows of these places where they're doing this to children? Well, if Don knows of these places, how does he know about them if he's not one of them?
Exactly. And if he knows about them, why hasn't he turned them in? He's just as guilty as any of the rest of them.
Exactly.
Guilty knowledge is still guilty.
The ringleader.
Well, guilty knowledge is still guilty.
Yep.
It blows my mind they haven't arrested her yet either for something, anything.
Like I said, jaywalking, spitting on the street. I wonder how many snakes she's killed up on that property, Nana.
Hey, right, yeah, right there. How many snakes has she killed? They can dang sure arrest her for that. It is illegal in the state of Tennessee to kill a snake. He went to a place where an auction, supposedly. I wonder what kind of auction it was.
And how much did he auction Summer off for?
Does anybody watch John Davis True Crime? I was watching him this morning, and he read an email that he had gotten from a woman who said her and her husband, a couple of days or so after Summer went missing, they ran into Don Wells, and he asked to use the last of their, because they were at a car wash and they're vacuuming their car out, and he asked to use the rest of their vacuum time. And he was vacuuming out behind the seat in his white truck. And it didn't, and he was throwing stuff away, and that it didn't occur to them that anything was wrong with that. They did know that's who it was. They did speak with him. He didn't talk about Summer. He admitted he was the father, but that was it. Started talking about church stuff. And then a few days later, that's when they saw the videos of the house and what it looked like and stuff. And it struck them as odd that he would be worrying about vacuuming out his truck. And so therefore they called TBI.
Good.
And the very first thing that they asked was, did he have Summer with him? Did you see Summer? And of course, I mean, they didn't. But it's odd that they would be asking that couple if they saw Summer.
Right. But I mean, he's at a car wash and he's vacuuming out behind the seats, which isn't odd in itself. But within a matter of days after your daughter goes missing, and you're more worried about vacuuming out your car than finding your daughter.
Right.
I mean, at that point in time, I wouldn't care.
He told him he was supposed to have been working in Jonesboro, but he was over like heading towards Warriors Park. And I don't know that much about that area, but evidently that was odd for them, for him to supposedly be working in Jonesboro, but yet he was closer to Warriors Park at 3:00 in the evening.
I wonder if when they turned that in, I wonder if TBI went and searched those garbage cans for anything.
It was days or weeks later. So they didn't know, they didn't have a chance to. Yes, Christola, in the state of Tennessee, it is illegal. I don't know about anywhere else, but in the state of Tennessee, it's illegal to kill a snake. And the funny thing is if they knew how many snakes were actually killed in this state, they would be overrun with prisoners. Trust me. Snakes get killed here every day in the summertime.
That's just like it's illegal here to kill a praying mantis.
Me too, honey.
And they stick by it.
Everybody I know of around here kills snakes. Yeah, they did. They asked the couple if the TBI asked the couple if they saw Summer with Dawn that day. Yes. And this was after she disappeared. And the couple thought that was really odd. Did he leave after Summer got gone and Robin prayed with him to come back? Bet that was interesting. Well, they found undies and crap in his truck when he came back from Knoxville. Did they really?
I've heard that story too, that there was women's underwear and I think a lipstick or some form of makeup or something.
Yeah. Guys, we're going to go for about another 30 minutes and then I'm going to jump off here and probably eat my dinner. That'll run us right into 2 hours. Was that prior to Summer being reported missing? No, that was after Summer was reported missing.
Wasn't that after Don had went on his little road trip right after Summer got gone?
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, I remember him going on that road trip, but I don't know if when the email or when that couple saw him.
Oh no, I was going back to the items that were in his vehicle.
Oh,
I think that those were found when he came back, I want to say from Kentucky, when he went on that little trip.
Oh, Kathy, yes, and thank you for reminding us. Are we crazy? Candace is too damn lazy to kill a snake. She won't even feed her own kids.
Very good point. Excellent point. But she's not too lazy to pick that bottle up.
You'll what?
Oh,
I'll give you 150. Is that what that says?
yeah, she says, I'll give you 150 for a shout out. Trisha Robinson, you don't have to do anything for a shout out. We
No,
try
honey,
to catch
don't.
we try to catch every comment that comes up or everybody that comes in.
What do you want me to shout out for, hon? Just saying hello to you? Do you want me to say something? Would you like to come up on panel? Do you have something specific?
Remain calm. She certainly did not go for a walk. I think we all know that.
Trisha? Honey, here everybody has a right to their theories, opinions, thoughts, feelings, and you have a place to put them out there for people to see and hear. You are more than welcome here to say what you like, as long as it's not rude, crude, or disrespectful to anyone, the host, or the mods.
Or derogatory.
Oh, yeah, you can't talk about children under the age of 18 in a bad way, and you can't talk bad about other creators.
And we don't use children's names that are under the age of 18. We talk about all creators, but not in any disrespectful manner.
Right. Just basic, everyday, normal, moral, respect for people. That's it.
Yes, morals and etiquette. Charlie K says Trisha's gone. She already leave us?
Oh, well. I wasn't. I wasn't.
Oh, Charlie, you are not under 18. Shush.
Charlie, do you forget you've already told us how old you were?
Corey, don't we all wish? I wouldn't mind going back. I would do a lot of things differently.
That was a quickie. And what were you doing, Robin, while our heads were turned?
Charlie says, shit, yeah, I did. You forgot all about that, didn't you, Charlie? Oops.
Yeah, she came in a while ago. She was talking and commenting.
Yep, she got her shout out and she left.
Oh, Trisha Quickie. I thought you were talking about your husband came in the room. If I could back and know what I know now, I would in a heartbeat. If I could go back and know what I know now, I would leave everything the same. I'd probably make a few wiser choices as far as money and stuff goes, but I would leave everything the same. I would have my kids, my grandkids, all of it.
Oh yeah, I would have had my son at the same age, but if I could go back and change a lot of other things. Yep. I agree with that comment on screen.
Candace only has the energy to pick her drugs up and the whiskey. True.
I mean, come on, they couldn't even be bothered to go visit the boys because it was too far of a drive.
If I could go back and feel the same as far as my kids and grandkids, yep. Spend more time with my loved ones. They have left this cruel world. Now that's 100% true. That's something I would do differently. The people that have passed away, I would definitely do things differently as far as they go. Absolutely.
Yep, definitely. I would have spent so much more time with my mother after I had moved out of the house and had Brett, just for the simple fact that after I had my own kid and moved, it was a whole different situation. I couldn't be bothered to go because I was an adult living my own life.
I'm so wonderfully blessed when it comes to that, and my children are not like that.
Well, I was kind of a brat when I was younger. You know, kind of like I am now. I'm just better at it.
All my kids were brats. Every one of them.
I just felt like the older I got, and then after I had Brett, I felt like my mom hovered too much.
She did exactly what you do right now if you had given a chance.
Well, that's because my son is reckless and
her daughter was reckless and didn't know what she was doing and had a brand new baby, and she was trying her best to help, just like you're doing.
And she did.
Sorry, I always defend the mom. I always defend the mom.
I mean, but if I knew then what I know now, things would have been a lot different.
I think we pretty much all feel that way.
Because I did give her a very hard time growing up and wasn't there as much as I probably should have been.
Oh. Well, she had a full life, huh? Remain calm. 101. I hope to live to be 101. I've actually said since I was a little kid I wanted to live to be 300. On another note, did anyone ever figure out how much wood that wood chucked? No. Probably a rick.
Oh, Nana, if I could access my camera right now, I would have the perfect picture for your sister. I have 2 bucks in my yard.
Oh, wow.
I don't see a whole lot of buck. I mean, they're still babies, but it's bucks regardless.
Jen, did you see that on screen?
Thank you, Corey. I missed everybody too.
See, and Jen was like, no, you don't need me up there. I'm not any help to you.
I told her she did better last night without me.
That's not true. That did not pop up at the right time. That was not an answer to what you just said, Jen. I swear my finger slipped, and I'm sure she was talking about something completely different. Man, my 5-year-old is the gremlin fed after midnight. You just leave him alone. You leave my baby alone.
Oh, Crystal, I'm sure he or she is precious.
He is.
Okay, I'm sure that he is absolutely precious and definitely not a gremlin.
Oh, no, they're all gremlins. I agree with her. They're all gremlins. But it's okay because they're adorable gremlins, especially my 3-year-old. That's my favorite. Not that you're supposed to have favorites, but that one's my favorite. And I can even tell her voice over the phone. When she's crying and squalling and throwing a fit in the background, I can tell it's her.
Oh, I get Nugget again on Sunday. I'm excited.
Okay, something, guys, everybody. Pretty much we're all the same age, except for Christola in here, okay? So Christola and Shalima, you're excluded from this question. How many grandkids does everybody have?
I have 5.
I have 7.
Mine go 13, 11, 8, 5, and 7 weeks.
KU has 2. I have an 18-year-old, 17-year-old, 16-year-old, 15-year-old, 15-year-old, soon to be 14-year-old, and a 6-year-old. 4 and 1. How do you have 4 and 1?
4 boys, 1 girl, 4 girls, 1 boy.
Romaine Com has 5 girls. Kathy has 12. Holy crap.
Oh, Kathy's kid's been busy.
0 grandkids, but you have 4 grandkittens. Oh. 4. 2 age 4 and 1. Oreo has 6. Thank you, Christola. I love her to death. I do. You know that. And you know I can pick her voice over the phone. 3 boys, 1 girl. 2 Auntie M. Case Sloan. This case should be a lot different if Ellie and all would look and think about how Candace done her first 2 kids. True.
Sorry, I'm here. I had to text my husband and tell him that there's 2 bucks over there. We very rarely see the bucks, but every morning we have a field full of dough.
Right. I took my 9-year-old granddaughter shopping and told her she could get what she wanted. And boy, did I learn my lesson saying that. Well, yeah.
Yep, I've done that with my 8-year-old granddaughter too.
Susan has 13 grandchildren, 2 great-grandchildren, and going to be a great grandma again in July. Wow.
Yep, I'm not quite there yet.
Oh. Oh. Anyways, does anybody have anything else they want to talk about? Charlie, do you not have any grandkids? It's hard to believe. Should have 7 kids now. She has 1. So sad. Bless your heart. You are a very busy woman.
Hey, you know what I noticed? We don't have any crunching ice and No
No.
mouse clickies or anything.
Oh, honey, 27 and one in the grave. I'm so sorry, Kay. She's in here, Curtis. Yeah, we don't have any ice crunching like we did last night. That is so true. I think it was where I threw a fit on the phone earlier. You think?
Possibly. I am happy that I figured out the issue with the tablet, though.
Yeah.
You notice, let me knock on wood, I have not been booted off yet tonight.
True. I have 11 grandkids and one great granddaughter. Just today, my daughter can only say if I would have all day. Last week, a classmate did himself by drugs, and this morning, another classmate, her best bud, did himself by rope. Both 30 years old. Oh, wow, Jenna, I am so sorry.
Cristola, you want to give me a hand in here?
Well, I got one. Well, nope. Somebody else already got him.
I got them. Shalima got them.
Anyways. "13 and 2, great me and my husband."
Yeah, the rate my oldest granddaughter is growing, I won't be surprised if I become a great grandma before the next couple of years.
Oh, come on now. All right, guys. I'm going to call it quits so I can eat my dinner real quick. Okay, guys? Thank you all for coming tonight. Sorry it wasn't a big dramatic discussion, but we just figured we'd come on here and talk.
Okay, Nana, I will talk to you either later this evening or sometime in the morning. And everybody else, good night, and we'll see you next week.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for being in here, guys. Don't forget to pray for the kids. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.